Hello Capricorn, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy Capricorn. I'm going to go into the Wild Unknown for you. The Wild Unknown Oracle deck, excuse me, and the Wild Unknown Tarot. And we're going to see what is going on. What is the story? What is the information that Spirit would like to share with you? The Spider. The web, what's coming in? It feels okay. There's something here about sorry, it's like a tickle in my throat. There's something here about what you have and how you use it. Okay? Now, because what I'm seeing here playing out in my mind's eye is that you can build something here and it can be really beneficial to you, right? As is the web for the spider. And the things that come in, for the most part, are really great, really beneficial to the spider. Like, it provides sustenance, it's food, all the little insects. But I don't like the next scene that plays out because I don't like it when this happens. But it's, the web can both, so what you have at your disposal can both be sustenance for you, or it could be like your undoing. Okay? So like this web is, I'm seeing like the little flies and little insects coming in. It's great. Like, it's serving your purpose. It's doing what the web was intended to do. So as I say this as well, I'm wondering if there's even maybe something that you do online or the internet, like, you know, the web. So, okay, with this, it's like, it doesn't have to be something to do with online, but it's something like a tool in your life here that serves you a positive purpose. I don't know why it's coming through right now, but it is like to be careful where you build it. Because if you build it in the wrong place, it could be your undoing. You know, like I'm seeing a web that goes across a doorway and someone walks into it. Ah! I'm PV. Like, oh my God. Where's the spider? Where's the spider? Freak out. Like, and then the spider gets squished. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. So it's like, I don't know if there's something that you're in the process of building, or something you want to do, or something you want to research online, or maybe you want to start an online business or something like that. I don't know. It's just this really interesting thing. Like, there's a very dualistic nature to the web. Now, the web can also, like, at times I want to say, probably certain birds could see the web, depending on where and how the sun hits it, if it gets dew all over it. And that could be like, oh, to see, like, it's a very curious and odd energy that I'm picking up with that. Ah, the panther's at the bottom. Okay. You're being protected. Okay, you're being protected. Which makes sense, because I feel like, you know, the web is great. Like, you're going to get little insects and stuff coming in. It's what spiders do. But, yeah, it's, I don't know. I need tarot, because... But you're protected. Maybe you're building your web in, I don't know. Like, a web could symbolize even too, like, your home, your domain. It's interesting. Even saying domain. Like, I don't know if any of you were thinking about, like, buying a domain name or making a domain name. It's odd because it just honestly feels like this energy is Yeah, I mean, it's what I've described it as. And you're just standing there in the middle of your web, but the panther's protecting you. There's rainbows all around the web. Like, the web is full of rainbows. Be the different ways that you fulfill things in your life. Let me see what the tarot says about your web. The other thing I get with the web too is like, like sometimes a web, just you can only repair it so many times. And then, maybe a new web. The Son of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords. The Daughter of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. And the Moon. Oof. Under the Son of Swords is the Chariot. What's going on? There's like some huge movement coming. Okay, under the Daughter of Swords, the Hanged Man. Under the Moon is the Wheel of Fortune. Oh. What is this? This is because there's so much major arcana except the movement cards. I don't know if you are like thinking about moving or renovating or starting a business, or it's significant. This energy is very significant because it almost like it looks to me, I mean, the spider's going to build a web. That's what the spider's going to do. That's not even, I mean, it is part of the equation unless you suddenly decided not to be a web building spider. But to change your habits and how you eat is probably going to take a few million years to evolve to do something different. So you should probably stick with the web for now. You're going to build your web, right? This is whatever it is, something that you do. You have to do it. You can't not do it. But really consider where you do it. Where you do it, when you do it. There's something really significant about location and timing. Because once you do it, it's out of your hands. It's out of your control. And if you think about it, right? Like, because it's just like all this major arcana just comes in here. Like, yeah. Remember the order. Yep, I remember the order. Because once you do it, that's it. It's been done. Right? And these are the ones that it's kind of like observe, make choice. Don't be too don't be too quick to decide. Like, really look and assess. When and where is so important right now. It makes all the difference in something. There's something that you're going to do. You have to do it. It's a web you're going to build. You're going to do it. You're being protected. Okay. I kind of want to, I'm getting the energy to, because I don't know, you could be like, oh, what if I wanted to start a business and I was going to do it next week or something. Is that bad? Is something bad going to happen? Like, something bad isn't going to happen, but it's almost like constantly leaning into energy that is having to protect you. So protected energy is kind of like closed off energy. It limits it. So it's not to say that like, oh, what be your undoing? Maybe that was a little dramatic, but it just seemed like the web and, but you would just have to rebuild the web again. Like, right, it would be more effort. It would be more effort. It would be more time consuming. And less opportunity to collect and get bugs, insects. If you are really just like super quick to just come up with, I'm just going to do this. Like, spend the time and observe. This is so apparent. Spend the time and observe with the Page of Swords and the Hanged Man. Spend the time to observe. Don't make any rash decisions or choices right now. It's inevitable, whatever this is that you're going to be doing in your life. But don't, right? Timing is important too, because, okay, so I'm just imagine, I'm thinking, okay, what is kind of like a seasonal thing? Okay, so I'm picturing like, literally like the doorway, the front entrance of a school, right? So that's something I can think about where, okay, if the spider builds its web, the front entrance of that school in September when it starts, like where I am here, he's fucked. It's stupid. The door's going to be opening and closing all the time, right? So timing and location, really bad. Okay, what if the spider builds its web there in July? Nobody going to be coming by for like 3 months. And if they do, it's probably, maybe 1 or 2 people in the morning as opposed to like hundreds of people. And I don't know. It's like that, right? Like to look at it like that, or like if a spider just, could live only a week. I'm just trying to think of something seasonal too. Well, I don't know. Churches, a lot of people go to church like throughout the week. Like it's like that, right? Like, yeah. So let's just stick it with the school, because that's easy. Like if you build your web at the front entrance, September, you're really screwed. It's not, you might get a few, but you're going to be constantly, and you might even just have to move to like another spot. Right? So location. So I want to say like almost like a secondary door to the school would be even better. So let's change the location. A secondary door. And now let's change the time. Let's do it like July when no one's going to be there for like a couple of months. And maybe that door won't even get opened at all for a couple of months. So now you've still done the same thing that you're going to do. You're still the spider. You're still going to build that web. But don't build it at the front door in September. It doesn't make any sense. So build it, because it's almost kind of like once you build it, then you're in the rhythm of life here, because you have all this major arcana, the Chariot, the Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon. It could go any way here. How could this work out? Maybe, maybe not. The universe is going to spend an awful lot of energy between you and it, trying to keep you safe, trying to protect you, which is a closed off energy. Like if you think about that, the universe has got to limit what's coming your way, because the time and the location, it's all in timing and location here, Capricorn. Yeah, because then you wouldn't need the Panther. So energy would be more fluid. It wants to become fluid. But step back for a second. Be that spider that kind of steps back, says, all right, let me see what's going on here. This is a busy fucking place. I'm going to build my web here. Or, well, maybe I'll go around this way. Like it's like take the time to assess this so that you can benefit the most from it. It's not to say that you're not going to get, like maybe, maybe that spider at the front door in September would just have to, start off with this huge web. I'm going to catch so much shit here, man, because there's even lights here at night. Like there's going to be so many bugs. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And then the doors start opening and closing and opening and closing. Oh my God. So now the spider has just got like this little tiny web at the top of the light, where the doors don't open. So it's not as big and grand as the spider had hoped. And it's still getting what it needs. It's getting what it needs. You're going to get what you need. But it's not going to be abundant. That is the difference here between creating and formulating A plan and a strategy to build something, you're going to build it. You're going to build it. This is what you do. It's something that you do. But how about taking, like, setting yourself up for abundance? And maybe there's even patience needed in that. I don't know. I don't know if the spider could go from like September to July without eating. Probably not. But it could even be preparing, like, okay, I'm going to make my little web here. Okay, I'm like starting out small here. And I know that this for where I am right now is the best that I can do in this spot, in this timing. So that's where I'm going to do the web. That's where I'm going to do my web. But, you know, I'm going to walk around and I'm going to like see how things go. Walk around. I've got it set up, but I'm going to continue. I'm not going to say, you're not going to just close off and say, this is the only spot I would ever build a web. So no, you know, and well, I guess let's pretend that it doesn't get cold and all the bugs die outside where I am in the winter. So, you know, it's the spring. The spider survived somehow. And now it's walking around and it's like, it got really, really busy. And then it got super quiet. Nobody's come around for like a week. What's going on? You know, the best spot is that I'm going to put it, because you cased it out, you figured it out, and now you can have this massive, god-awful, ugly, creepy web right across something. And it's the best timing. That's, I don't know, that's what this is, right? That's literally what this is. What's the underline? Oh, the Son of Wands and the Five of Wands. Well, maybe you got to fight for the best spot too. I don't know. Maybe. But the Panther with the Son of Wands and the Five of Wands. There could be some snakes in the grass. I don't know. I'm just hearing that. Snakes in the grass because you have the Panther here. You don't want to catch a snake in your web. Look at this. Okay, it's almost like the snake, right? It has a little stick. It would utilize these sticks to throw into the web. Snake's like, oh, that's a big, fat, juicy spider. I like that one. I'm going to eat that one. So if I throw these little sticks, the spider come out and get it. No, you're like something's protecting you. Something's protecting you. I want to say timing and location. But also, there's some snakes in the grass, or there's a snake in the grass. Like maybe your web would be better in an area that brings it closer to the snakes in the grass. Maybe the snakes take off after, you know, there's, again, it's something, it's respect. It's totally 100% respecting place and time. 100% this reading is. The Panther is protecting you from the snakes in the grass that want to throw little things into the web that would distract you, that could wreck the web. And the web is coming up as like your tool. Your tool, your thing. What you have. It could be a career. It could be your home. It could be an idea. It could be a relationship. Like it's something that, you know, in some way here, you're going to do it. It's part of the life that you lead, that you live. And it provides sustenance. It's just kind of like it provides sustenance. Because that's what the web does for the spider. But if it's not in the right spot or the right time, it'd be the best. Yeah, this is such a fascinating reading. You know, I mean, you could even look at it too as something like buying and flipping a house, like renovating a house and flipping a house or something like that. You know, like if you buy the house when houses are really expensive, and then you find yourself renovating at a time when everyone's renovating, so demand is up, you know, supplies are expensive. And then you go to sell the house when prices kind of go down. I mean, it's different where everyone is. I mean, here in Canada, it's very seasonal, you know. We're just kind of starting to approach what would typically be a hot time, like kind of coming into the spring. But it's like, no, buying it then and then selling it in December and renovating through the summer when everybody's trying to renovate, right? Like that's like, could be location and timing right there. It's really, yeah. But the Panthers, I want to look at why the snakes in the grass, because they got these sticks. And if you throw these little sticks, if you're ever like a little kid like me, throw all sorts of shit in spider webs. What will they do? The spider too. Oh. What is this? Oh, it's like the big daddy of snakes. See, okay, that can be timing too. Because just looking at the symbolism of that, this is like, don't enter the arena like as a son of wands. If your competition is the king of wands, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this is also not to push yourself ahead of something before you're ready for it. Right? Because this is competing, competitive energies, the struggle in life. Okay. I mean, okay, this could also be like your own energy of wanting to like go and do the web, build your web, whatever that is. And it could be to lure something in too, like to lure in clients, to lure in a partner, to lure in a job opportunity. I don't know. Like this is, yeah. That's the drive, the 5 of Wands. The 8 of Swords. See? Oh, something that's timing. That is all. That's all about the timing. Timing and location. Right there. That solidified it. Timing and location. 100%. Timing and location. Capricorn. Strength card, the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, it's not where I want to build my web. Just hang on. Just hang on. Timing, location. Interesting. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I am going to pick up all of the cards on the table. I'm going to reshuffle and I'm going to use these decks, same decks, and I'm going to do open message for you over in the extended. All right. There you go, cappuccinos. Thank you so much, my friends. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.